guys, and welcome back to the channel. I did something that you guys know that I did it, but I did something that a lot of you guys would probably be very surprised. I might have done a bad thing. I mean, who knows? But guys, if you're not familiar, I drove a 2015 Subaru WRX CVT Limited as my first Subaru. Now, there were many reasons I bought that car, and I'm not going to go into it because I've talked about it so much on this channel, so watch my other videos if you're curious. But I moved to a manual WRX, and I said, it's going to be a while before I get another Subaru CVT, WRX CVT, because I liked the car, and it's like one of the most fun cars ever for like specific commuting if you need that kind of car. I just don't need that kind of car right now, so I probably wouldn't get it. If I had to get another automatic sports car that could also be a manual, then I don't know. But you guys are wondering what I did that's a bad thing. Well, I'm sitting in another Subaru CVT that is mine. Judge me all you want. I think I made the right decision here. So we're sitting in my 2012 Subaru Impreza Limited. I'm still a little speechless because it's hard to say Impreza Limited and not say WRX because it's not a WRX, and that's crazy. So in this video, we're gonna talk about whether or not I'm a crazy person for buying another Subaru Impreza or another Subaru CVT or Subaru with a CVT transmission, because I still tell people they're crazy, people tell me I'm crazy, and yet again, I've spent nearly 10 grand and I'm sitting in one right now. So let's get into it. Guys, if you want to see more automotive content, more WRX content, more Impreza content, evidently, more Subaru content, some dope stuff, please subscribe to the channel. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. I hope you subscribe to the channel. I don't want to make you do it, but if you enjoyed the video, definitely subscribe, hit the thumbs up if you enjoy the video, if I provide you some content that you enjoy. So the big question here is, am I crazy for doing this? And let's get driving here, because I just realized that we've been sitting for like 2 minutes now. Many reasons this car was purchased: practicality, all-wheel drive, in the need of a daily, something with a hatchback, something with roof racks, something that I can buy things and put them in, because the WRX just doesn't do that. And ultimately, something that I can make content about, because if you guys follow the channel, you know that I'm looking to not only continue to build my WRX, but also build a Subaru BRZ and get an R35 GTR, which I'm working on right now. Not only am I crazy for doing it again, but I bought one of the transmissions that has had its warranty extended because it is known to fail. Let's just let that sink in. Not only did I buy a CVT, I bought one that's known to fail. But there's some saving grace there, or whatever the term is. Maybe that's the term. There's a silver lining. That's the better term. This car is still under extended manufacturer warranty, meaning Subaru is still going to warranty the transmission and anything that needs to get done in case something happens until February of 2021, which is super exciting, and the reason I'm in this car right now, because the rest of the car is freaking awesome, and it's like the coolest daily driver that isn't a sports car, that you just need something to putt around town, do your thing in, beat up if you want to beat it up. This is like the perfect thing, minus the transmission. But if the transmission's under warranty, then you're fine. But the real question is, am I ready to go through a whole nother battle with Subaru and have no car and have the transmission go if it goes and deal with all that crap? Probably not. I've got some trust that what happened to me in the first place was a singularity. And is it? I don't know. I can only hope. That's the best that I can do. So I can only hope. And maybe I'm crazy. Call me crazy if you want. I'm in another CVT transmission. So I'm going to share with you guys everything that happens with this car. We're not keeping it stock. We're doing stuff to it. So we'll find out if the Subaru CVT transmission is truly something that is just that you should just give up on. So we're gonna find out, because I'm in a car. And guys, I'm not the only one. All of the Subarus have CVT transmissions. I happen to be in a 2012, which is like the maiden voyage of this current rendition of the transmission, and they've made lots of fixes between now and 2020, and that's why they extended the warranty as I pass another Subaru with the same CVT transmission. I'm not the only one. That being said, I'm the one that cares and's going to tell you about it. I think ultimately what this car allows me to do is, one, it allows me to gain perspective of a lot of my followers and people with other, you know, Subarus, because I've got a WRX. I don't know what it's like to have, I'm learning what it's like to have a non-WRX Subaru. But I also think that, like, hopefully I can help you guys learn more about just, like, non-WRX Subarus. And I'm going to do a lot of work needs to get done on this car, and a lot of stuff needs to happen. But part of that is I'm going to share the reality of what's happening with the transmission, like I did in my last car. And because a lot of people are like, you know, I came out with that video, and they're terrified of it. And in part, they should be, right? Because what happened was, like, just unacceptable. And I'm sitting in another one. It's just, I surprised myself here. So it's a good thing and a bad thing. I'm going to share my story. Am I crazy? Probably. It's popular demand. I mean, I can't get away from it. Everybody wanted me to get another CVT transmission. They weren't necessarily saying a CVT WRX, so some people were. But a lot of people were just like, I want to know more about the CVT. Try it out again. So I'm your test case. Well, my family's your test case, so let's hope Subaru doesn't give up on me now, because I'd love for this test case to be successful, because the first WRX was like, nobody made content about the WRX CVT, and it fit the situation. So I was like, screw it, I'm going to be the test case. And guess what? I had problems. Yeah, guys, I'm also going to come out with some more information about the extended warranties, the lawsuits, and everything you need to know, because I think that's really important, and you need to be educated as a buyer and understand how to find out if your Subaru's covered by the extended warranty, how to protect yourself, just to understand what you're getting yourself into, because ultimately, not only does that warranty do a lot for me as a buyer and for this car, but it also provides me with, you know, one, a warranty, so money, you know, value on the car, and two, it provides me with some peace of mind. You know, ultimately, I'm not going to be the one right now during COVID driving this car every day. Someone else in my family is. That being said, I'm still going to do all the work on it, and we're going to have it in the channel and everything. But I need peace of mind. I need to make sure if something goes wrong, like, everything's covered. And, you know, I have that because of that warranty. So I spent 6 months looking for it, and that should tell you guys exactly how I felt about the CVT transmission, and the level, like the filter of whether or not I think I'm crazy or not, is I truly spent 6 months finding the perfect, or what I hope is, knock on wood, the perfect Subaru Impreza Limited, or just Impreza, because I wasn't ready to buy one that didn't had the transmission warranty, and I needed the transmission warranty to be around for long enough that I could use the car, enjoy it, do everything I need to do it, make content around it, and then when the warranty's up, sell it and pass that risk on to somebody else. And I know that sounds bad, but that's car buying. I mean, that's new car buying at its greatest. You know, that's one of the big reasons people buy new cars. So I'm just doing the exact same thing, just with a used car that's cheaper, to try to help you guys understand more about the car. And again, be the test case. And there's nothing better than being the test case. I just saw the cutest puppy. My goodness. Dog-wise, and we're going to tangent here because it's kind of the end of the video. I love pit bulls, right? Pit bulls, my favorite kind of dog. However, when you see like a really young golden retriever, they're pretty cute. They're pretty cute. I would never own a golden retriever myself. I would never buy a dog. I'd always adopt. And guys, if you're thinking about getting a dog for yourself, or, you know, your next dog, do not purchase a dog from a breeder. Millions of dogs every year, tens of millions of dogs every year in the United States are killed because nobody will take care of them. They're euthanized. I know that's a bit of a tangent, guys, and it got really serious there, but it's something that I'm super passionate about. So, you know, if you know me, if you follow it, I've got 2 pit bulls. I love them to death. I fostered pit bulls for a period of time until I foster failed with one of them, and we hope to get back into it, but it's a lot of work during COVID having 2 young pit bulls. Maybe in another video we'll talk about this a little bit more. Something that I'm seriously passionate about, you know, it's one of the core pillars of my life, is those dogs and that kind of dog. So we'll talk about that in a different time. Well, guys, I appreciate you sticking through the video. I know this was kind of a crazy all over the place video, but that's kind of how my car buying life is right now. Buying CVT transmissions, looking for R35 GTRs, and looking for BRZs while modifying my Subaru WRX that had problems, to be honest. I couldn't drive it for 2 months. So my car situation right now is absolutely wild and crazy. So hopefully it doesn't get crazier. Hopefully we can have a smooth ride with this car. Maybe that's not the best content, but guys, I hope you hope for me. But we'll see what we can do. There are problems with this car that we gotta fix, I have to fix, and I gotta do that ASAP. So we'll have content to come, and guys, with every video that I post about the Impreza, I want you guys, if you've stuck this far through, to list the top 5 mods that I should do first on this car. And if those are the top 5 mods that I end up doing, so it's a little predictive and you're trying to suggest things to me, if I end up choosing your top 5 mods and they end up being the top 5 mods, I'll send you guys, I'll shoot you a comment, so watch your comment, and I'll comment and get your info, and I'll send you an Amazon gift card, because that's what I'm doing around the holidays. That sounds fun, right? So that's the plan. Comment below what I should do for the top 5 mods and what you think they're going to be, right? Because I already know 2 of them, so you almost have to kind of like guess. But that should be fun. Drop them in the comment section below and watch your comment. I'll try to respond to you guys anyways, but I'll let you know who the winner is. And I'll probably let you know who the winner is before they're even on the car, because I'm going to buy the parts ahead of time. So I appreciate you guys for sticking this far through the video. Got a Mustang next to me driving up. It is a Mustang GT. Ooh, it's a Shelby. If you own a GT350, right? If you own a GT350, I feel like it's your obligation to do a little bit of modification to it. Now, it looks good, it sounds good, it's a good car. But I didn't know until it passed me and I saw the rear that it wasn't just a GT. Do yourself a favor, throw a front splitter on it, because I think those things look dope on Mustangs. So just my 2 cents. Otherwise, it's a good looking car. I mean, I'm not going to complain. Most people hate on Mustangs. I mean, for the most part, I'll follow you down that road, but the GT and the GT350 are great starting platforms for some real power. So I don't know why I tangented there. Have a good day, guys. Stay safe around the holiday. Keep your family safe. I hope you guys everybody's feeling okay. And if you are dealing with sickness or COVID, get better. And, monitor your health. Guys, I want to make sure everybody stays safe here. Have a great day.